Hi everyone and welcome to a theme park worldwide news update. Now the LEGOLAND Windsor Resort have just revealed lots more information about their brand new themed area opening in 2021. It is of course LEGO Mythica, the world of mythical creatures, and it will feature the UK's first flying theatre. There's going to be 2 drop towers, a re-themed attraction at the park and so much more. And in this video I'm going to be going through all of the details that have just been announced today by the LEGOLAND Windsor Resort. So yes, this is a huge investment by LEGOLAND Windsor. It's actually their biggest investment that they've ever made in one go for the park, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So we've also got some brand new concept art that's just been released by the park. Let's take a look at it. Here's the first one here, which gives us a good idea looking at this brand new land. So as we can see, you've got the entrance portal there. I'm really liking the colour schemes on this. Of course, you've got the blue, you've got the grey on there. It just looks fantastic, and there's so much going on, of course, within the land. If you look right down in the centre of that there, you can see, of course, the show building for the flying theatre. And also in this, of course, you get a good idea on what's going to feature inside this area. So, yeah, you can see a little bit of the play equipment, some of the other attractions that's all going to form part of it, the drop towers as well, and yeah, how it's all going to come together. So, yeah, it's a fantastic image that. I'm loving how colourful it is, all the different Lego models, and yeah, it certainly does look awesome. So let's have a look at this second image just here, and this is certainly the most exciting out of the two in my opinion, because look at this. Here we can see the flying theatre itself, and we've actually got a name that's been released for this now. It's going to be called Flight of the Sky Lion, which of course is the UK's first flying theatre. Nowhere else in the country has got one of these. Now they are very popular rides that can be found at quite a lot of different theme parks. There's a few in Europe. There's one at Portaventura in their Ferrari Land Park. Europa Park's got one. So they are popular rides. However, in the UK, it's just something what we haven't got. So it's nice to see Legoland have gone in with the first one of these. So yes, Flight of the Sky Lion. And in this here, you can kind of get this full experience of what it's going to be like, because they've actually released information about the storyline behind this. So I'm going to read that out for you now from the press release. So here we go. Families will quite literally be taken under the Sky Lion's, who's Maximus, wing and transported to the parallel universe of LEGO Mythica, where mythical LEGO creatures come to life. As they swoop, duck and dive over the incredible landscape, families will come face to face with the realm's many characters, including the 2-headed Hydra, who's called Duo, Fire and Ice Bird, called Crystal Flame, and the Greek mythology inspired Chimera creature. So there you go. And in terms of this, you can actually see some footage here on your screen of the building of that huge Lego model. Now there's actually going to be a lot of different models all throughout the area, which is great to see. They're really thinking about this one. There's going to be 13 different creatures made from more than 1.7 million Lego bricks all throughout Mythica. So I'm liking the theme and the storyline behind the flying theatre. And let's have another look at that concept art again. And as you can see from that, there's so much going on. You get a good idea on the ride system itself. How it works is basically just a seatbelt comes across. There's no over-the-shoulder restraints or anything like that. So you're quite open on these rides to give that sensation of flight. And with it being a custom film that they've had made for LEGOLAND Windsor, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Also in that concept art, let's just zoom into the back a little bit there. Can we see a couple of different coasters there, which is interesting? They definitely both don't exist at LEGOLAND Windsor, so either just put that in there to fill a gap, or is that a potential hint to some future coasters at the park? Who knows? But yeah, it looks like it could be Polar Explorer possibly in that image there, or at least a coaster similar to it, which is at Legoland Billund. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts on that one. Are they dropping some early hints? It's quite funny actually, because I did a Future of Legoland video last week, so check it out here on the channel, and I was sharing my thoughts how I'd love to see something like Polar Explorer, and then we've certainly seen this in an image, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's quite an interesting one, isn't it? Let's talk about, of course, the rest of the area. We know we've got the flying theatre, which is going to be brilliant, Flight of the Sky Lion, but what else have we got? So there's going to be the 2 family drop towers in the area too. These are 13 meters tall, and they're going to be known as the Fire and Ice Freefall. So one will be fire, one will be ice. I'm loving that, with of course the theme for this. I think that'll fit in perfectly. Along with that, you've got the re-themed attraction Squid Surfer, which is going to be known as Hydra's Challenge. We saw some work taking place on that when we were there last year, doing some of the rock work all around it and upgrading the theming. So I think that's going to look great and all form part of the area. So With this, we've got a large new dark ride, a retheme of an attraction, and 2 drop towers, meaning there's going to be 4 actual attractions, you know, as part of the area. And technically, as well, with Hydra's Challenge, there's 2 ride systems there. So there's going to be quite a lot of high throughput attractions in this area, which LEGOLAND Windsor definitely needs, in my opinion. So I'm a big fan of that. Like I say, there's going to be 13 different mythical creature models throughout, made from them 1.7 million Lego bricks. But along with that, there's going to be creature creation, which is like an interactive area where kids can go and make Lego models. There's going to be the Lava Dragon play area, which is going to form part of the area. That looks beautifully themed. Along with that, there's going to be character meet and greets and also 2 new food offerings, which are definitely needed at the park, in my opinion. You've got the Hungry Troll restaurant and also Beastly Bite snack bar. So I imagine one of those is like a sit-in restaurant. The other one's more takeaway, to guess from that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The fact it's got so much capacity built into it, the flying theatre, the theme, the fact it's all original, and then of course we've got new food offerings as well. So I'm really liking the sound of LEGO Mythica, and I can't wait to experience it. Now, let's just talk about when this is going to be opening. They're really hoping to get this open from the 29th of May 2021. So there's still a little while to wait yet. Of course, the park are wanting to make sure they're falling in line with all the government restrictions that are coming into force, you know, in terms of opening indoor attractions. So they're holding off until the end of May, the 29th, but we look forward to getting down there, possibly the opening day, or at least the first few days of operation, to bring you all the coverage for LEGO Mythica, and of course the UK's first flying theatre. But now I'm really liking the sound of it. I think it's nice the fact they've gone for something high throughput, the fact they've already got, you know, they haven't just put in 1 drop tower, they've put in the 2. They've already got the 2, of course, from Squid Surfer. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of capacity in this area, new food outlets, a unique theme. What is there not to enjoy? I think this is going to be fantastic and probably the best area at the park. I'm really looking forward to seeing it when it's complete, and of course we'll be covering it here on Theme Park Worldwide. Let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments. I would love to know what you think is in the name, Flight of the Sky Lion. I do really like it. When I say it, part of me still wants to say Flight of the Sea Lion. So if you hear it in a news update or vlog in the future, just ignore it. Yeah, it's definitely Flight of the Sky Lion, not Sea Lion. I'm surprised I haven't messed it up in this video, to be honest. But there we go. Let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments, and stick with us here at Theme Park Worldwide for the news as we get it. Of course, as soon as that news is out, you haven't got to wait for like a set date. We're straight out there with the news and bring it to you here on the channel. I'm Sean Sandbrook. Thanks for joining me for an update from LEGO Mythica, of course, at LEGOLAND Windsor. And that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there, keep on riding. See you in the next video.